I want to study under the best. Who's the best? Who should I study under? And Gerstner said, Gerrit C. Berkouwer at the Free University of Amsterdam. And then Dr. Sproul said, no, you misunderstood me. I said, who's the best English-speaking theologian that I should go study under? And Gerstner said, Gerrit C. Berkouwer, Free University of Amsterdam. R.C. goes and buys a ticket on a ship for Vesta, for their daughter Sherry, and for R.C., and off they go to Amsterdam to study under Berkouwer. He gets there, has his first meeting with Berkouwer. Berkouwer slides him a list of about 40 books that R.C. needs to read and study for his first exam that he needs to take with Berkouwer. And a number of them are Latin texts, and then a number of them are Dutch texts, and then there's a few French texts and a few German texts. Well, he slides this list to R.C., and R.C.'s, scrolling up and down this list of books. Berkouwer could see the expression that had washed over R.C.'s face. And he asked R.C., what's the matter? And R.C. said, well, I don't read French very well. Didn't have the heart to tell him, neither can I read German, neither can I read Dutch, and I really can't read Latin that much either. But Berkouwer said, oh, that's fine. Crosses out the French books, adds 5 more Dutch ones, and turns it back to R.C. Well, this was Berkouwer's own book on the person of Christ. Now, if Dr. Sproul had just waited to the 1970s, there would have been an English translation. And I have the English translation on my shelf, but he didn't have that luxury. And so this is the first page. And he's got certain Dutch words circled and underlined. What he did was he got a set of index cards, and he would write the Dutch word on the index card, look it up in a Dutch English dictionary, find the English definition, flip it over on the index card, write the English, so he could make his own vocabulary cards. Then he went to the second word, and then the third word. And then he had to consult a grammar to see the verb endings and the noun declensions. I remember seeing this first time when I saw this book and talked to Dr. Sproul about it, and I saw that in the bottom was 12 hours. So I said, Dr. Sproul, what's the 12 hours? And so he said, that's how long it took to do that page. Right? So this is his first Dutch book without knowing Dutch, and you jump into scholarly book to try to learn the language. So here's the picture of Dr. Sproul as a student in Amsterdam. Feet under the desk, pen and paper, book, dictionary, index cards, slogging through it, right? So what we're seeing here is the foundation of study, of being a student who is rigorously pursuing the study of God. Now, while he was in Amsterdam, he kept all these notebooks, and we know that this one was bought there, dictaten, right? So he had these notebooks, and these were notebooks from his reading, and he would just take literally copious notes of the textbooks that he was reading. We've got stacks of these notebooks of Dr. Sproul's that give outlines and notes on books. And every once in a while, we even get a spiral-bound one. And for a while, apparently he was enjoying some green ink. So I don't know. Maybe there was a sale on green ink pens. But there we have it. So this was Dr. Sproul as the student.